The ETSU basketball team is generating a lot of excitement as we're about a little over a month away from the beginning of the season. And this Saturday, you can check out this year's edition of the Bucks at a very special open practice event. And this morning, we want to welcome new head basketball coach Brooks Savage to daytime to get us ready for the upcoming season. Coach, it's good to see you again.
Good morning. How are y'all?
The last time I got to see you was over at the home football game, and when you were first announced as the head coach. Practices have started. How's practices going so far?
Practice has gone well so far. The guys are working hard, really gelling together,
Right.
and really coachable so far. So we have high expectations and working every day to meet those.
And we've got some video that we're going to be showing of some of those early practices. What are you trying to accomplish during these before we even get close to season? What are you trying to accomplish with these practices?
Yeah, there's so much to get in.
Yeah.
We got to, offensive playbook, defensive fundamentals, just establish the way we want to play, establish our identity of how we want to play and who we want to be night in, night out. And so, really trying to get them to gel and play with great chemistry like so many teams here at ETSU have in the past. And so those are just some of the things. And we have a closed scrimmage next Friday, so we're just getting ready for that. So we'll be playing against somebody else here pretty soon.
Absolutely. And let's talk about, you got 11 new players. 11 brand new players that you're putting in the mix there. That's got to be a challenge into itself.
I think it's challenging for everybody. We're all new, whether there's returners or new players or new coaches. We're all new, and so it's a little bit of a race to relationship and trying to get to know one another really quickly and build that unity and that chemistry, on and off the floor.
And I'm not asking you to give us any names or anything, but if you had to put a starting five out there, do you know who they are right now?
It'd be tough as of today. I think there's still some time for that to be decided.
Yeah.
But Jaden Seymour has been one guy that's really stood out. He's been awesome from day one since we got here, and so his leadership in the locker room and his play on the floor have been really encouraging.
Well, let's take a look. You just released your non-conference schedule. We're going to throw that schedule up on the screen so everybody can see it. You've got a pretty stout non-conference schedule heading into that SoCon schedule, which is always tough.
Right. I think it'll really challenge us and prepare us for league play. Butler being the first marquee game, probably.
Right.
Yep. I think Hinkle Fieldhouse. Yep.
Hinkle Fieldhouse. Yes.
Yep. And then we come home and we got Davidson at home, which is a great game. A10 opponent, former SoCon team.
Right.
Cleveland State's a really good team. Won 21 games last year.
Right.
App State, Tennessee Tech. So I think it'll prepare us, but it also a number of games in the Carolinas, get some guys back close to home, and then the game at Indianapolis does the same thing for quite a number of our players.
You love having that tough schedule leading into the SoCon?
I do.
Yeah.
It's a tough league in the SoCon, and you have to win on the road to win a championship. And so we've tried to challenge our team early and often in the schedule to go win on the road, which is something that's really important and something we've done in the past.
Right, and you got to win those. You got to win those road games. Got to have them. Let's talk about this big event coming up this Saturday in conjunction with homecoming at ETSU. Y'all are going to have an open practice.
Be an awesome weekend. Yeah. Open practice, 12 to 1 at the CPA on campus. So get there early, get your tailgate set up, and then pop in and watch us play. It'll be, we'll go for about an hour. We got real referees there, so it'll be a real scrimmage type of atmosphere, and it'll be a good sneak peek for a lot of our fans to check us out.
Are you excited to get into Freedom Hall? Are you excited to get over there and get games going, get real games going?
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll start practicing there towards the end of October, and it'll be great to be back in there and hear the ball bouncing. And as much as is important to win on the road, we got to get Freedom Hall back rocking and have that the toughest place to play in the SoCon like it was before. And I think we can do that.
I said it earlier in my lead-in when I introduced you. There is a lot of excitement being generated by this basketball program. Are you feeling that excitement? Are you prepared for the onslaught of excitement from Buccaneer fans?
Yeah, this is where you want to be. You want to be at a place that is passionate about basketball and loves this team, and this community certainly does. And so we're excited to get going, and you can certainly feel it around town.
All right. Coach, we appreciate you taking some time. I know it's a busy time of the year. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
All right, that's Brooks Savage, head basketball coach at ETSU. And remember, they got that big open practice event. It's coming up this Saturday from noon until 1 p.m. right there at the CPA, the Basler Center there on campus.